Pumpkinhead, 1988. Let's get it.
All right.
After a tragic accident, a man conjures up a towering, vengeful demon called Pumpkinhead to destroy a group of unsuspecting teenagers. Directed by Stan Winston. And
Unsuspecting teenagers, a.k.a.
so
some assholes.
This movie is Stan Winston's best thing ever.
He's done.
He did a movie called A Gnome Named Gnorm.
Why does that sound familiar?
Because it's terrible. It's so bad. So he made Pumpkinhead,
Yeah.
A Gnome Named Gnorm, and that was it. That killed his directing career. He started doing.
I think that
he did some music videos, and then that was it.
I think A Gnome Named Gnorm was one of those films. I was watching a list of or I was watching like a YouTube thing where it was like films so bad they were pulled from the theater so quickly because of it. And I think that was one of them.
I'm sure it was.
Along with like the Garbage Pail Kids movie.
It's one of those ones that if you go into it to watch it seriously, you're not going to have fun. But if you go into it to make fun of it and watch it with some friends or something, it's going to be a good time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And music videos. That A Gnome Named Gnorm killed his career. Like legit. He went into he stopped directing and went into production design and that sort of stuff.
It's funny how that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Written by Ed Justin.
This one film.
Stan Winston, Mark Patrick Carducci. And Ed Justin didn't really have anything. Stan Winston didn't really have anything. But Carducci, Neon Maniacs. He did a Tales from the Dark Side episode.
Okay.
And Buried Alive. The 1984 made-for-TV movie.
Oh, okay.
But Neon Maniacs jumped out at me. That stood out. Stars Lance friggin' Henriksen.
I can't believe we haven't touched on this guy before.
I know. Yeah, especially with Alien Romulus out.
Yeah.
Because he's involved. Is he in it, Romulus?
I don't know. He's made...
I touch on it because he's in Alien.
Well, yeah. He was Bishop.
Yeah, Aliens. Alien versus Predator.
Then he made... Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see Romulus when I was looking at his stuff. The Quick and the Dead. Now, have you ever seen Stone Cold with Brian Bosworth, the NFL player?
No. I didn't know they get it.
So Lance Henriksen plays a leader of a biker gang in it. It's 91 action movie. I don't know. It's funny. Riff Tracks did a riff on it. George
Trying to
Buck Flower. His nickname is Buck. George Flower as Mr. Wallace.
Oh.
Now, what I know him from is Back to the Future 1 and 2. He is Red, the homeless guy. When Marty comes back from 1955.
Oh, okay.
Or all the kids kind of thing. And he sits up from his bench.
So, side note, this is, Lance Henriksen still going strong with acting.
Yep.
I mean, he's got 4 movies set to come out, like, here soon. A movie called One, like, 3 of them in post-production. The one that honestly stands out the most is called Bring Me the Head of Lance Henriksen. Post-production, it was filmed in 2010.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Right?
Huh.
So
George Flower, Buck, was in Back to the Future 1 and 2. They Live. The awesome movie, They Live. Starman. Wishmaster. This guy he's in a ton of stuff. Maniac Cop. Sorority Babe, Slimeball Bolorama.
Oh, dang.
He was in,
he just does.
I listed more stuff than I normally do because he's in so much stuff.
You know what's really surprising? You know who's in this film? And like as a bit part, like not even was credited as like
we'll get to
Wallace Child number 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Carrie, I'll let you do it. Carrie Ramson as Maggie. She was in Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Okay.
Not a main character. And something called After Midnight.
After Midnight. Actually, wait. I think I remember that one.
It was probably made for TV.
It was if I remember right, it was a made-for-TV slasher that wasn't half bad.
Are you serious? A made-for-TV slasher? That sounds like something I can get into. I like, because it's probably going to be cheesy.
If it was...
Cynthia Bain as Tracy. Only thing I really found...
Wait, was it the 2019 one?
No.
No, that must have been the TV series.
This would have been early 90s. Cynthia Bain as Tracy. She was in Spontaneous Combustion, which is a Tobe Hooper movie. Yeah, the guy who did Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then she did TV for the rest of her career.
Oh, yep, nope, that wasn't it. No,
Joel Hoffman as Steve. Slumber Party Massacre 2.
Oh, yeah.
Not of This Earth, and Killer Workout. You seen Killer Workout?
No.
That's a good one. It's fun. It's worth a watch. It's
one of those.
It's an 80s silly slasher. But
just reminds me of like slasher size.
Now, who is this child number 4? She's a Wallace kid. She's credited as a Wallace kid number 4 or something like that.
Yeah, Wallace kid number 4. I'm probably gonna butcher her name. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but Mayim Balik.
Yeah, Mayim Balik is how. Yeah, that's how I've heard it.
Yeah, Balik. Yeah. So also, the plays Jim Parsons' girl.
Sheldon's
girlfriend on The Big Bang Theory. Also helped write a lot of the smart jokes, I guess, because she has degrees and.
Yeah, she's got something in chemistry or something like that. I don't know.
Like, she's smart. And so, yeah, saw that, and I'm like, no freaking way. This is bonkers.
Yeah, and it totally looks like her. That's her at like 6 years old. Like, what? All right.
Oh, okay.
You didn't mention what else she was in.
What?
Blossom.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a picture of the Blossom hat. This was a thing in the 90s. There you go.
I didn't watch Blossom.
It was a TV show with Joey Lawrence. Whoa. That guy? I'm so dating myself right now. My sister loved Blossom. She watched it.
That explains a lot, I guess.
Let's dive into this, though. Pumpkinhead.
Right?
It starts off in 1957.
1957. Some spooky shit's going on.
Yeah.
Starts off literally with a man loading a double-barrel shotgun.
I like it. So far, so good.
In a log cabin with his wife and a boy.
Right.
And then...
There's a guy running through crops and like cornfields and whatnot.
Are we going to be okay, Bocephus? I can't remember the name of the guy.
Right.
I'm just going to pick their name first.
I don't know any of their names.
Okay. Should we sure is Murgatroyd?
Yeah, Murgatroyd.
Oh, no. I just picked the most like...
Sure. Guy's pounding on the door.
What kind of Christian are you?
His name is Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
I actually have it written, so that's how I know. He's pounding on Tom's door.
Yeah.
And he won't open it.
Keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
And we actually... Okay, so this is an instance of a movie that shows the monster early.
Mm-hmm.
We see Pumpkinhead, at least a silhouette,
Yes.
coming for the guy.
Yeah.
And then he grabs the guy. Kid is watching through the window. And then we go to the present day.
And then present day, there's a flamethrower, and it's like panning up along some boots, some jeans, a shirtless dude with a hat, and this man is Lance Henriksen, playing as Ed Harley.
This one's for the ladies.
Yeah, bow chicka wow wow. Oh, yeah, I guess he could be seen as a heartthrob back then. He didn't have like a six pack or nothing.
I don't know.
He's still in better. He was
it 87?
88. Hey, he was still in better shape than me.
Yeah, he's way better shape than me. He probably still is in better shape than me.
They're all in better shape than us.
I'm round. That's a shape.
I'm oblong.
Yeah. So we get to meet Lance and his son. I'm going to call him Lance throughout this movie. That's not his real name. I think his name in the movie is Ed Harley. Yeah. Yep. I'm not going to. I'd just go with Lance.
Because it's an awesome name.
So it's kind of setting up their relationship and, loving dad and that sort of thing.
Yeah. It's loving single dad taking care of, his boy.
It reminds me a lot of... It's very Pet Sematary-ish.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Just the whole premise of the story.
When did Pet Sematary come out?
Before this.
Well, if we're talking the book especially, yeah.
Was it?
Dude.
Ooh, I'm not sure.
We're finding out. Hold up.
It might have been like 1991. Anyways, you look that up. I'm going to keep talking. The teens driving down the road now, and kids picking on another kid doing the Pumpkinhead rhyme. And I didn't write down what the Pumpkinhead rhyme was.
1, 2, I'm gonna take a poo. Just kidding, it's not that one.
Right. The teens bust out their dirt bikes.
Because they're jackasses.
Right. Run over Lance's kid.
Okay, so the original Pet Sematary came out in 89, but the Stephen King novel came out in 83.
Okay, so the plot was there. It was out in the media.
So that makes sense.
Interesting. They run over Lance's kid on their dirt bike. Mm-hmm. One of them lands on the kid. He goes off some dirt.
What was the kid's name again?
I don't
Tommy?
I don't remember. Timmy, John, Jimmy.
Tommy Thompson.
Tommy, Billy.
Billy Bob Joel.
Yeah, who knows? Some kid name. Some typical 80s young kid name.
From,
It's going to be any of those names that we just named. It's probably one of them.
Yeah.
They run over Lance's kid.
Yeah. Fred Wardo. That was the name.
Fred Wardo, of course.
Yes.
What was I thinking?
They run over little Lance Fred Wardo Jr.
That's him, yeah.
And,
they've been drinking, or at least the guy who ran him over was.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to call the cops.
Yeah. So he's freaking out. He takes off. Douchebag number 1. A bunch of the other kids are all like, they're trying to do the right thing. And they take off. And
yeah, the girls want to do the right thing.
Yeah. Leaving one of the guys there to be like, literally feeling like absolute dog dick.
Right. I'd just walk away. If it wasn't me who ran him over, I'm like, all right, I don't I people. Bye. I want no part of this.
Happen. But
I did not do this.
I would have been like, I don't know. I would have been like, I'm sorry, dude.
Like, it wasn't me. That guy did it.
Yeah.
He's the jerk. Go get him.
I'll show you where they're at, man. So you and me, we good. Like I'll show you. I'll help you get vengeance.
No issues.
No loyalty.
Pumpkinhead or anything.
Yeah. Like I mean, I will. Like not. Yeah, we're good. I mean, yeah.
Oh, that was weird. I saw something over it. It's like that light or something in the
maybe
wall.
It's Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Or Candyman.
Lance takes his kid home.
Candyman.
And then the kid dies in his arms.
Candyman. Wait, there's no mirrors. It's not going to work. Never mind.
You ever tried it? Would you try it?
I don't know.
Go do it. I'll do it. I don't care. I've done it.
Maybe we should do that for a Candyman episode.
Ooh. Wait. Ooh. Halloween's coming up. We got ideas. I just got ideas. Okay. Cool. Ooh. I got another idea. September is almost here. September. I like it.
Yep.
Okay, we'll talk more.
Yes.
Guy's kid stops him. Oh, wait. He takes... So some guy bought feed from him.
Yeah.
And he takes the feed over to the guy and says, tell me where the woman with the powers is. Mm-hmm. Like the witch lady.
Agathis or some weird name like that.
Something like that. And the guy won't tell him. It's like, nope, you don't want to mess with that. You don't want to do that. You go down.
Sorry about what happened to your boy, but you don't want none of that voodoo.
But his kid runs out and stops Lance and shows him where the lady is. Because I think he pays him or something. Like, I'll give you $10 or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Because he tried to pay the dad. The dad's like, no, like.
Right, I'll pay you what I owe you for the feed, or that sort of thing.
Yeah.
He's got to get the lady's stuff because the kid shows him where she is, and he's like, "Let me out here. I'm not going any further. Just go up that way."
Yeah. And then walks in, gives the lady a crap ton of silver.
Right. Basically everything he has. This is all the money I have. This is everything that's valuable that I have.
Everything I have in the world.
But he's got to go out and get something.
Yeah. Well, yeah. First, it was like I think it was trying she's like I can't bring him back. He's too far gone. But
yeah, she can't.
If
resurrect.
You want revenge.
Yeah, she can do revenge.
Dun dun dun.
So he's got to go get the lady something.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to the teens hiding out at the cabin. Just doing their we're freaking out and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Lance wants vengeance.
Vengeance.
So he goes and digs up. What does he dig up? The previous guy's body?
Spoilers as always.
Right.
I'm assuming so because of how it ends.
Okay.
Earlier spoiler.
Yeah, we talked about this prior to hitting record. So she does the spell.
Yeah.
He brings back there's a body that he digs up or something.
I think
like
the spell was something like Mekaleka Hiney Ho.
I think so. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the guy from The Matrix, Morpheus?
Oh.
That guy was in Pee-wee's Playhouse. Did you know that?
Lawrence,
Cowboy. His name was Cowboy something.
Lawrence Fishburne. Cowboy Curtis.
Cowboy Curtis. Yeah, he was Cowboy
Lawrence
Curtis on Pee-wee's
Fishburne
Playhouse. Isn't that wild?
my
Morpheus was Cowboy Curtis.
Yeah. That was Fishburne, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was so
I find
random.
it funny that he played in like 2 movies, like separate franchises with Keanu.
What was the other one?
John Wick.
Okay, I've only seen a couple of them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I saw 3 and 4 yet.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like he made an appearance. No, 1, maybe 2.
I mean, I bet they're friends. I mean,
Yeah,
there's no reason they wouldn't be.
Exactly. Oh, I mean, it's hard not to be friends with Keanu. You hear anything bad about him?
Yeah.
Bad thing. He doesn't do bad things. Bad things happen to him.
He took his mom to the red carpet on one of his movies, didn't he?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, Zach Galifianakis, like actually, to all of his red carpet premieres, he was taking. Sorry. So I guess before he made it big, he was renting a place with this sweet little old lady or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah.
And so to thank her for like helping him out so much, he was like his exclusive red carpet date for like ages.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like I like hearing stuff like that. So tangent number 3 probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Pumpkinhead rises. He gets whatever it is that she wanted. He digs it up.
Yep.
She does the spell. Pumpkinhead rises up.
Mm-hmm.
2 of the teens are in the woods. Mm-hmm. 1 gets pulled away and killed by Pumpkinhead. Okay. So this movie is very basic.
Yep.
I'll touch on it more. But the special effects are fantastic.
Special effects are awesome. The lore building that they do in this series is
I think there's
interesting.
4 of these movies. 4 Pumpkinheads.
Not to mention they did comics. There was a video game. It inspired some music.
There's a video game?
It was terrible.
Oh.
It was like
That's a bummer.
Yeah, Blumpkinhead.
When did it? Blumpkinhead. I got an idea for a movie. We should do that. I don't know how we'd do that.
But it was based off of Pumpkinhead 2, The Bloodwings.
What console did it come out on?
Computer.
That's it?
Like DOS, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if it was an actual console, I feel like I would have heard of it, like a Nintendo or Sega or
they said it was literally like a
PlayStation.
Terrible Doom clone.
Oh, okay. There were tons of Doom clones in the 90s.
Yeah.
Doom was a monster game.
It still is, man. I mean,
more ways than one.
Right? I mean, you see that they're coming out with a prequel?
No, I don't.
It's like
Keep up on Doom.
I don't know. The Doom one looks really good. It's in the Dark Ages. It's like the rise of the Doom Slayer.
Okay.
Or the Slayers.
Oh, I have heard of that. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah.
And also, it's kind of funny. Part of the reason why the Doom guy is like, murdering all those Hellspawn. They killed his rabbit.
It's very John Wick.
Right.
Yeah. Just not a dog. All right.
Fun facts. Anyhow, yeah, I get it. You murder one of my pets, I'd probably go Doom guy on you too, or John Wick.
Right.
Doom Wick.
Well, that means you're in my house. I have guns in my house, so you're in trouble. So, 2 of the teens are okay. So, girl gets killed by Pumpkinhead. The other girl goes running back to the cabin.
Yeah.
Can't find Steve. Because I think Steve. Oh yeah, she runs to the cabin. They're like, "Oh, let's go look for her."
Yeah.
And then they can't find Steve.
Yep.
And then Steve's body falls down from the roof when they exit. Like he flops down, kind of thing. Yeah. That was fun. Mm-hmm. Pumpkinhead grabs the girl's head, pulls her up. And is this the scene where he puts her face up against the glass in the kitchen?
Like he murders her,
awesome.
And then he puts her rubs it all up.
No, she's alive during that.
Okay, so
no, wait, she might be dead because he throws her through the window eventually.
Yeah, smash. Oh, I don't even think it was. I think he falls and just smashes her through the window.
Right, but he's like.
Up
against the window.
That was her actual face. That wasn't no special effects.
No special. This is '88.
Yeah,
there's no CGI.
Right, and well, they could have used like a really bad rubber doll or some stupid stuff.
No, this was and again, this is why I really like this movie.
Same. I mean, it was fantastic. Although the entire time I'm sitting here thinking, like, put him on the glass. I said, put him on the.
She's putting her face on the glass.
That's not what I meant.
I know. Put your balls on the glass.
Hey, there we go. That's an idea for the scene for Blumpkinhead.
Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
So randomly in our videos, they probably already heard it because I probably just put it in. I put in Shorzy.
Give your balls a tug.
Yeah, give your balls a tug, you tit fucker. Yeah, I probably already put it in. That'd be a good place to put it there. Right. Yeah, Pumpkinhead holds the girl up to the cabin window, slams her through. Pumpkinhead drags another girl away.
Oh yeah, after that, like the guy freaks out. Like big macho man that did the running of Fred Wardo goes outside with a machete and he's like, "I'll kick your ass," and then he goes to chop Pumpkinhead.
This is more fresh in your mind too. So you watched this today.
Yeah.
I watched this 4 days ago.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little less fresh in me. So.
Yeah.
That's why I take notes.
Right.
So I'm going to let you fill in on places that need to be
fresh
filled in.
in me, Blumpkin.
Yeah, Blumpkinhead. Blumpkinhead. I really like that.
Right.
That's fantastic.
Trademarked.
Yeah. Patent pending.
Pending. Yeah, exactly.
So he
we
drags
at the
another
Dementive
girl away.
Collective own all her past, present, and future rights.
This is our copyright right here.
Yeah.
On this date, Blumpkinhead. We are patenting
August 16th, 2024. The time is 8:12 Mountain Time.
Yeah.
I had Arby's for dinner.
You did?
I guess. I don't know.
I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's.
No, I'm kidding. Well, it was either that or Taco Bell. I just didn't feel like getting...
Arby's has a burger now.
Yeah, that's what I ordered.
Yeah, that's what I got last time I went.
It's pretty good.
I don't like their other stuff. It's boring.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like...
I can go get sandwich meat at the store for way cheaper.
Make my own.
Yeah.
Like, especially if I'm going to do like a beef and cheddar, I can use better cheese. You can get some of that like Sargento stuff. That stuff.
Right, you get the good stuff.
Yeah.
Throw some pepper jack on it. Oh man,
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, throw a little chutney,
New
some
York
chili
Knicks.
sauce, some egg.
Okay,
Anyhow,
so Pumpkinhead has dragged off another girl. I've said that like 3 times now.
yeah. After the guy tried to stop her,
And he climbs up into a tree.
yeah, and he's dangling her by her head.
This is awesome.
Right, and I'm sorry, but at that point, if she is literally like he's holding her just by the head area, the cranium.
Oh, her neck is snapped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Especially if she wasn't she kicking around a little bit?
They probably
at
did it
least,
for
like-
effect. Yeah.
Like, kind of like hanging type motion. Yeah, no, at that point.
And he drops her from the tree way up. I'll put a screenshot to show. And right onto a rock.
Yeah, busted back.
Not the dirt. Right
Her
onto the
neck,
rock.
her back, her vajayjay, and her crack, all broken.
Yep. So we got 3 left. There are 3 teens, young adults, whatever.
Douchebags.
2 guys and a girl.
Not all of them douchebags.
They're looking for help at houses. Kind of how that previous guy in 1957 was doing.
Foreshadowing.
No one helps. Lance shows up and shoots Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, because in between the scenes, at one point he feels remorse. He's like, "I didn't want this. You paid the price."
Right. He wanted vengeance.
Yeah.
I would have wanted vengeance, but only against the guy who actually landed on the kid on his motorcycle.
Yeah.
Once he's gone,
Especially if
all right, we're
the
done.
kid- if he
The
just
other guys
took
didn't do
off.
anything.
Yeah.
They weren't involved. They didn't hurt the
Exactly.
kid. Like, why are we killing these kids? So
Right.
maybe that's why
Well,
he's like, I don't want this. I wanted that guy, maybe.
and on top of that part, like, well, you do crazy things when you're angry, but part of it is part of the curse, I guess, is he literally is from the. I remember he's like essentially made to feel the pain of Pumpkinhead's victims as they're being injured.
That's right. Yeah.
As the price of vengeance.
Yeah, we get shown that late, or we've been seeing that actually. I
Yeah.
just didn't touch on it.
So, and that's another thing I dig about Pumpkinhead is, again, like in this 90-minute runtime, there's some good lore building in it.
Yeah.
He's being made, like, he literally is forced to see through Pumpkinhead's eyes, from the looks of it, as Pumpkinhead is offing these teens, and then also feeling the pain of...
It's not even 90 minutes. It's an hour and 26.
Oh, dude, look at that.
And for this movie, perfect runtime.
Not too long, not too short.
Exactly, yeah.
It's just right.
So...
That one's for you, Jimmy.
After Lance shoots Pumpkinhead, the teen goes up and shoots it in the head. Says it's dead.
Dumbass.
It's an 88 horror movie. Of course it's not dead. And it grabs him.
Art of the double tap. You know, but again, this was 88. I mean, we have the advantage of, seeing these movies. So we know the all importance of the double tap.
That's true. Zombieland has taught us well.
Yep.
It stabs this guy.
Oh, that's
shot him in the head. But it's fun because the others run off. And Pumpkinhead's holding him. And it's kind of like playing, like, is he dead? And he's got like the rubber neck kind of thing. Yeah.
He's like, ha 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 ha.
Just making sure he's dead.
It's like, I'm pretty sure you stabbed him through the body with a rifle.
I didn't see what he stabbed him with.
A rifle, like the guy.
Oh, the gun.
Yeah. And then Pumpkinhead, pulls him up, picks him up, and full on, or no, Pumpkinhead stands over him and stabs him with the rifle. And
speaking of rifle, we were watching the movie Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, guy can stab with rifle, and he's like, doo. Then afterwards, Pumpkin's like, doo 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 doo.
So the kid,
it's like first time you discover that you can play with your wee and you're just like smacking it like, and then.
Yeah, sure.
Glimpse into my psyche.
So the kid who showed Lance... I'm going to try to get us back on track. So the kid who showed Lance where the old lady lived wants to see this thing. So he sneaks out. Because the kids were pounding on doors and they pounded on his dad's door.
And another key note is they show that the dog, Gypsy, because... Lance is all freaking out and becoming inhuman, allegedly. Gypsy bites Lance's arm and it injures Pumpkinhead, causing him to drop his toy. And then,
so the kid takes the teens to a church, thinking it's this is holy ground. Pumpkinhead's not going to be able to go on it.
I mean,
that doesn't fly.
Solid logic.
This is it's very stereotypical 80s logic. It's a common trope in movies. You go to the church, you're going to be safe. The whole sanctuary thing and all that.
Again, there's grounds and why they would think that, but that doesn't mean that theory will hold water. Because I think when it gets there, all it does is piss them off.
Yeah. He explains what's happening to the teenagers because he knows the story of it. Pumpkinhead shows up. They run, and it grabs the boy, young adult. Lance shows up, saves the kid and girl.
Numero uno. Yeah.
Pumpkinhead finds the kid hiding in a closet, but the kid's not marked.
Like Paranormal Activity.
So I'm trying to... Okay, so I watched it 4 days ago. You know the scene I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Where he's in the closet, Pumpkinhead sees him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't hurt him, right?
Yeah, no, because he's not marked. He's the only... So that's again part of the lore of Pumpkinhead. He only goes after those that have been marked or essentially targeted as part of the person's vengeance, or if they try to interfere with his path towards vengeance. So hypothetically, say Pumpkinhead was coming after me and only me, and you jumped in and were like,
okay, so
try to stab him in the face. He'd be like, no, punch you through the head.
Okay, yeah, then he'll get you.
Yeah.
If you try to stop him from doing his mission.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And I like that there's a dog hiding in the box and he just kind of pops up. Oh, whoop, nope.
Hey, good. They didn't kill the dog. I like that.
That's true.
I like John Wick, but he got revenge.
Yeah, he did. Lance gets stuck by a pitchfork, and he sees that it hurts Pumpkinhead. So this is where this is a really good lore.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Girl tries a flamethrower, doesn't do anything. Lance shoots himself, and then Pumpkinhead falls down. But Lance didn't kill himself. No. He shot himself in the dome. Yeah. And it didn't kill him. What did he use? Like a 22 or something?
I don't know. It looked like, I'd probably say like a 38 special.
I mean, there have been people who have been shot in the head and survived.
It was in the
it's
head,
possible.
but it wasn't in the temple.
Right, it was like the forehead right here or something.
Yeah, I think, and which kind of makes sense because you could literally see him contemplating it, like holding the gun. He's like, I don't know if I want to do this, but at the same time, I don't want any more innocent people dying. And
right. The girl picks up the gun.
Yeah.
And unloads on Lance. It's awesome.
It looked like for a second there she was going to aim it at Pumpkinhead, but then picked up on what Lance was doing and was like, okay, sorry, mister. Bang, 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 bang.
Right.
I think that was 5. Yeah.
Was it 5? Okay.
Yeah. Because it was a 6-shooter,
I was going to say, so they got the continuation right. He used one on himself.
Yeah.
And then she does 5. Okay. Pumpkinhead bursts into flames. Old lady puts a body in the pumpkin patch.
A malformed body that's got the pumpkining of the head going on.
So was it the body of Pumpkinhead after it had burned, or was this Lance?
Then, as she's burying it, it pans down and shows the necklace the daddy got, Ed Harley, a.k.a. Lance, got from his boy in the beginning.
That's what that was. I missed the boy giving it to him. So
It was the very beginning. I made you something, Daddy. Gave it to him, and
got it.
It's like I'm never taking this.
I was playing a video game.
I get it. So, yeah.
That's what I do.
So, and that's where it hints at because the original Pumpkinhead body, like, literally burst into flames. So now the next time someone needs to call on Pumpkinhead, it's gonna use the next body as a host.
Got it. And that was the end. That's Pumpkinhead from 1988, which is
literally
a fantastic
on
movie.
dirt going over that necklace.
I love this movie.
Yeah.
I won't give it a 10 because I don't give 10s.
I mean, I won't give it a 10.
I'm actually not gonna hit 9 or anything like that. Okay, so the runtime is perfect.
Special effects are awesome.
Special effects are great. I could have used some more over-the-top death, I guess.
Yeah.
Deaths.
He's a supernatural entity. Give us a little bit more.
They were very basic deaths.
Yeah.
Dropping from the tree, smash through a window.
He was just like, I'm super strong and fast and inhuman.
And he looks really good.
Oh, yeah. Compared to the
practical effect of the suit, the monster suit, looks really good.
Amazing. The new ones.
I wonder who was in that.
Terrible. They... Evolution.
Okay.
I need to stop.
Yeah, you do.
Done. Rabbit hole. Okay, number.
Okay, as I was saying, so last week I gave the menu a 7.
Mm-hmm.
It's a totally different type of movie.
Oh, yeah.
Than this. So I view movies based...
If you're going to...
I don't compare. I wouldn't compare these two movies at all.
Oh, no. I think you got to...
Pumpkinhead has nostalgia for me, because I grew up watching it in the 90s.
So, well, going into like the menu, we expected more of a horror film, and it was more of a thriller.
For me, I did. I expected a horror film and
Whereas
didn't get it.
Pumpkinhead, even going in, you're in for like a creature feature.
You're getting a creature feature, and it's a good creature feature.
Yeah.
So, in that aspect of it being a creature feature from 1988, so I got the nostalgia. It's an 80s horror. I love 80s horror.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going 8 on this.
Oh.
Higher than the menu. But they're totally different things, so don't compare.
You can't, like, it's comparing apples to oranges.
Right.
Literally. If you're going to go, I mean, you can't compare horror movie to horror movie unless you're comparing, like, by those subgenres, let's be honest.
It could have definitely used better kills.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
Some were good, some, okay.
Yeah, and that's why, honestly, for me, I think I would go...
He's wiggling.
Yeah.
Or when Pumpkinhead's shaking him.
I would easily say, like, I'd go like 7.5, just because it was a good film.
That's fun.
Yeah.
The 0.5 is my nostalgia.
Yeah. See, and so
okay, so I would agree. That 7.5 is a good number, and I add 0.5 because of nostalgia.
Yeah, and I would give it another 0.5 for nostalgia, because the first time I watched it, I was in high school, had my own room. We just barely got like cable or satellite, and we had a channel that played horror movies nonstop, like 24/7.
Yeah.
And I saw it on that one. It was actually, I think, one of the first films I saw on it that I enjoyed. I'm not even touching Rawhead Rex.
Why not? It's a great movie.
Clive Barker hates that film.
It's a good movie. It's fun.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be fun.
Oh.
I mean, it was supposed to be more like...
Is that the Irish one or the Scottish?
That's the one where the creature pees on the priest.
No, I know. It doesn't take place in Scotland or...
I don't know. I just remember the creature peeing on the priest, and the priest like, yes, go
I've seen it once.
Shower me.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
That'd be a fun one to do anyways.
But Pumpkinhead is one that I go back and watch every few years.
I mean, I would definitely...
Like every 2 years I'll watch
this
it.
one to my collection. I own number 2. I need to get the rest of the franchise.
Also need to add this to my movies.
Especially because rumor is they might be rebooting the franchise or remaking it, or which
Okay.
I'd be interested to see how they do.
Bring back Lance. He's still kicking. Bring him in for a cameo or something.
And get the guy maybe that did the Alien Romulus, because he, I guess from what I heard, he fought really hard to try and use practical effects as much as possible.
Ooh.
Or
okay.
Christoph Gans, the guy that did the first Silent Hill, is doing the new Silent Hill because he also did a lot of.
Our boss went and saw it last night. Romulus.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, I'll have to see how it is. We might have to take it with a little bit of a grain of salt, because he did say... Well, actually, no, his probably...
Currently, the scores for Alien and Romulus are pretty high.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean...
For critics and for users.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah. Okay. He did say Alien is one of his favorite franchises, but...
It's a good franchise for the first 3.
It's apparently definitely doing better than Borderlands. Did you hear... Did you see the...
Oh, that bombed.
On a budget of $110 to $120 million, it made like $18.5 million.
Ha! Good.
Yeah.
If you're gonna ruin it, then you don't deserve the money.
I love Eli Roth, but
Eli Roth did Borderlands.
To an extent, they had someone come in.
Check out our Green Inferno.
Yeah.
Review.
Plug. But to that extent, but then they hired another director to come in and do reshoots towards the end, because I think Eli Roth was working on Thanksgiving, or no, he was wanting to focus.
Sidetracked with Thanksgiving too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we might not even know what the original Eli Roth
Thanksgiving's coming.
That would be a fun one.
Oh, okay.
That was a good one.
Okay.
Especially that's
Eli
Eli
ideas
Roth's.
In this episode. Oh man.
That was Eli Roth's first
Pumpkinhead.
Slasher. Oh yeah.
Pumpkinhead. I still love that. Patent pending.
Yeah, patent pending. Spanksgiving. Patent pending.
Spanx? First thing I thought was those suits that women wear, the tight suits.
Dude, double entendre. Person wearing a spank running around like spanking people to death.
Pending.
Yeah, patent pending.
That's awesome. But they hit so hard like it crushes their pelvis or something?
Yeah, like literally
so it's a horror?
explodes
Okay.
out their front. Like, yeah.
Okay. Let's wrap this up. You gave it a 7.5. I went with 8.
Yeah.
7.75.
Yeah, 7.75.
Watch it. Pumpkinhead.
Recommend, especially if you love creature features,
Absolutely.
if you love 80s horror films.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on that note, thanks for watching and stay demented.